honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakam Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, and honors to the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Real quick, just want to do this in transit. You know, Spirit was just like, hey, hit the button. But I'll just go into how this man's society is falling, man. It's crumbling. You know, it's this shit that you got going on with Trump and Elon Musk. You know, they were just hand in hand with each other, you know. But the spirit of division in the earth, how Satan is divided amongst himself. You know, so he's fallen, man. Hey, this damn devil, and he's fallen, as the scriptures say. I beheld Satan basically falling fast as lightning, man. You know. So this devil, he's losing his rulership right before our eyes, man. You know. And it's through the spirit of the prophets, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, at the mouth of the prophets, that this damn devil is losing it all, man. Because the vibration that's in the earth is the prophets being subjected, coming back in the earth, basically prophesying against this man's kingdom. You know, just as the prophets of old prophesied against the kingdoms of old, man. And those kingdoms fell, man. You know, prophesying war, you know, evil, pestilence, all these things that we prophesy, as scriptures say, and he gonna bring plagues on the world as before. You know, bring plagues on Egypt again, and this is spiritual Egypt, man. You know, but you got here in this time, you got your modern Pharaoh, you damn Edomites. You know, throwing with your elites. You know, we know Trump is just a puppet for the elites, man, to push out their propaganda. But hey, again, hey, this man is falling, man, and he can't do a damn thing about it. You know, so he's just on a downward spiral. You know, this society is. You know, so therefore, and what's coming to pass and what's coming down the pipeline, we know it's going to be the hour of temptation. You know, Revelations 13 and 16. You know, the pushing or the mandate of the seal, right? The charagma. You know, that little tiny grain size device that they want to implement under your skin or on your forehead. You know, but we here at GMS, you know, and like-minded individuals know that we know what it is, and we're pushing that if you take it, you're going to be cast into the lake. You're going to be destroyed, man. You know, the ultimate judgment is for receiving this man's mark. That bite, that ultimate snake bite, is going to result in you being cast into the lake of fire, which is America thrown down by thermonuclear missiles, as the scripture goes into. And yes, America will be thrown down by thermonuclear missiles, thus said the Lord, man. Those 200,000 warheads that are seen in the vision of Apostle John. Those arrows that's going to be shot off in the ends of the earth. They're going to completely annihilate this place, as the scriptures say. It's going to be left desolate, man. Uninhabitable, man. You know? But again, all this is coming along with the downfall of this man's society, and this is how this man's going out. And their kings and nobles will be put in chains, man. Thus said the Bible, man. Thus said the scriptures. Thus said Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know? Because here it is, you put not just any nation in captivity, man, but you touch the apples of the Lord's eye, man. You touch the apple of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's eye. It's chosen, man. You know, those same people who he freed from the bondage of Egypt. You know, he came to their defense. Same way he came to their defense, he's going to come to the defense of his elect. You know? Here in Babylon the Great. The second Exodus, man. Which is going to outdo the first. And these elites, hey, they know it, man. And this is why they're going to roll, man. This is why they're going to come down with that rap. Knowing that their kingdom is falling. And it's not forever, man. And here it is with the prophets coming out, you know, speaking on the things that they've done in the darkness. Hey, that's a telltale sign that the kingdom is through. And again, they know it, man. They know it. You know? It's because again, they touch not just any people, man. They touch the people who they want to be. You know? They want to be Israel. That's why they portray themselves to be the so-called Jews, man. Jewish people, man. 1948ers. You know? But where are the rest of the tribes, man? Here, you in the land, you got placed in the land in 1948, but the Lord didn't do it, man. The Lord didn't do it, and you had those over there in the land, hey, they're at war, man. Hell, they've been at war with Iran and different nations, but as the scripture goes into, when the Lord places us in our land, hey, there won't be any more war. You know? We won't be any more there won't be any more war, man. When we place in our land, we're gonna have eternal we're gonna have the eternal extraterrestrial bodies, man. Bodies that are not able to die or get sick, you know, under the new covenant. But again, this man, hey, he's falling, man, and he can't help himself up. You know, he can't help himself up. Neither of these other nations are gonna help him up, because hey, they're gonna even those who he's in agreement or alliance with, they're gonna turn upon him, man. You know, NATO and the EU, hey, they're gonna turn upon the whore, man, and they're gonna shoot off on this beast. You know, on this whore, man, the mother of harlots. They're gonna shoot off on this motherfucker, man. And the land of Israel is going to catch them as well. But the difference in this place in Israel is going to be built back up, because it's going to be inhabited. Because Israel was promised to our forefathers, man, that we inherit that land, man. You know, it's going to be the headquarters in the earth, man. But it's just a matter of time before this devil turn up and keep turning up. You know, because right now he's just back and forth with basically these pestilences, these lockdowns, and these different wars he in. But he ain't mandated to chill. You know? See, but it's coming though. And the thing about it is, we know the scripture says you won't be able to buy and sell without it. But the elect is going to be good. The elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is going to be good, because as the scripture say, basically his chosen is going to eat, man. He's going to feed you in the time. He's going to feed you when you're hungry, man, and to give you drink when you're thirsty. Scripture say, "In famine thou shalt laugh," man. So we're going to laugh in the time of trouble. And you niggas, they don't want to get right with Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. When the time comes, hey, you're gonna fall by the sword and by famine. You know, the teeth of wild beasts. You're gonna fall in Jacob's trouble, man. Why? Because the help that you go after is not of the God of Israel. You know, you put your trust in Egypt, man. You trusting oppression in their lives, man. You know? In these different fables. And the gods of these nations, which are not even gods, man. And this is why the Lord is going to get rid of you niggas, man. He's going to get rid of you right along with Esau. But you'll be back. You'll be back. And when you come back, you're going to be reprogrammed, and you're going to be put in your right, you're going to be put in the right spirit. You're going to be put in your right mind. You're going to know, the scripture say, hey, we're not going to need to tell our neighbor. Every man his neighbor know the Lord, for they all shall know me. From the least of them unto the greatest. You know? They should all know Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And we're gonna all be righteous. Yeah, Lord willing, that was edifying, you know, just quick and transit. About to get ready to pull up at my destination. So Lord willing is edifying, we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.